Hello, my soul tribe. I'm Celeste TT Tarot, and this is a special series. I'm going to call it the Watcher series. I was called to do it, so I'm being obedient. So I'm coming back to do the Divine Feminine reading. We left off at Divine Masculine, so I decided to end it there. So this reading is very interesting. It's new, and I'm probably the only one who's doing it, but I have 3 Divine Feminines here. We have our fair skinned empresses, we have our black or brown divine feminine empresses, and we have our ambiguous empresses. So you could take whichever one resonates. When I say fair skin, it could be white, could be Caucasian. You could be a fair skinned black woman. You could be a fair skinned Latina. You could be a fair skinned Asian. Whichever one you feel you more resonate with. If you more closely associate with brown, then black, African American, Dominican, like there's different, Indian. Those are my sisters of color, so you can resonate with this. And then ambiguous, if you feel like you're more so in that, you don't really, associate with anything. You're native, you can associate with this. So take whatever one resonates. But we're gonna go ahead and start. So I'm gonna use my beautiful creatures deck. Okay, for my divine feminines. So let's go in the order of my divine masculines. No, I'm gonna mix it up a bit. I'm gonna do my African American, my black divine feminines. No, I'll do my fair skin divine feminines first, because I did the fair skin divine masculines last. So I'm gonna switch it up. Let me switch it up. I want to switch it up a little bit. All right. Okay. So we're in the fair skin, your overall energy. My fair skin divine feminine. There we go, your energy. Okay. We have 4 of Pentacles, greed. So let me turn this down so you can see it for yourself. So we're on the divine feminines now. Shift the masculines over here, shift the feminines over here so you can see better. Okay, yeah, so let's shift that down. There we go. These cards are actually huge. So we're gonna move it over here. We're gonna move the masculines over here. Okay. So my fair skin divine feminines, I'm concerned right now because right here you got greed. So that's the 4 of Pentacles, okay? It could indicate that in order for you to be in your power and your center, you're holding on tight to something a little too much and being greedy. Like, you see how she's squeezing the hell out of this frog? Some of you guys need to let go and stop trying to control a situation. It could talk about being very controlling. It's Capricorn energy, so it could also talk about being frugal. Some of you guys could be celibate, so that could be great energy. Just take it however it resonates for you. But if you know you're trying to hold on to a situation tight, then you need to release control, because if it's meant to be, then it'll be. If you're trying to control it and you're just holding on so tight to a situation, it might not even be for you. So you could be setting yourself back. And the last thing you want to do is get hung up on a situation that's not even for you, because you're literally wasting your time, effort, and energy. So the universe might be telling you to be more frugal with your own energy and stop wasting your energy on trying to control a situation that's not for you. Some of you guys could be Capricorn. So if you're a Capricorn, typically this is like about frugality. If you're in your higher vibration, if you're not, it could talk about not being frugal, just wasting money on situations, places, and people that don't serve your highest good. People who are greedy, you could be being greedy. If you are in your high vibration, if you're in your low vibration, like that's that greediness. If you're in your high vibration, it's frugality, like spending your money on things that serve you, celibacy, things like that. So just take it however it resonates. If you don't have Capricorn in your chart, I would task you with releasing control over something because you're holding on too tight, and you see you're gonna squeeze the life out of this frog, and it ain't gonna be worth nothing to you. You ain't gonna be able to keep the dead frog. So release control. We have the Empress. So you guys are in your Empress energy. You're being very creative. So the Empress came out. So that is you. So you are embodying your high vibration energy. So some of you guys this could be celibacy. This is great. So that makes you put you in your Empress energy. So that is the Empress for my fair skin. So a lot of you guys are doing that. But if you're doing so to control a situation, that's not good. Trying to act celibate to control a situation is not high vibrational energy. But I'm going to take it as you're being celibate. And so that is making you in your high vibrational energy. Because right next to that is the Empress. So the Empress is Taurus and Libra energy. So a lot of you guys, it looks like we got the Emperor right next to that. So some of you guys are in divine unions and divine partnerships. There could be a little bit of greed going on. So at the bottom of the deck, we got the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. It talks about it says bravery, standing your ground, standing up for your beliefs. So maybe some of you guys are dealing with the divine masculine who you are with your divine counterpart, but he is being a little too greedy with you or controlling or holding on too tight. So that requires you guys to kind of stand your ground because you guys are counterparts. So you don't need to have all this controlling going on. You need to stand your ground on that and say, hey, you know, we're equal counterparts. We can equally rule this empire, but you're just, you know, you got me locked up. I can't do anything right now. Like, I can't manifest. I can't be my creative self. Yes, you're sovereign because the Emperor is sovereignty, but, you know, this is too much. So it requires you guys to stand your ground on this situation because there's some kind of greed or something going on, something around you guys that could be good energy, could be bad energy. Take it however it resonates for you. I explained what that card could possibly mean for your situation. So let us go to Watchers. For my fair skin divine feminines, Watchers. Okay. Woo! Five of Swords. That's a lot of cards. The Habit in reverse. Five of Swords. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Knight of Swords in reverse. The World in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So in the Watcher series, we have people who are determined to win against you, trying to one-up you, trying to defeat you. People who are jealous, who are envious of you. And this has you imprisoned. You can be entrapped in a mental prison. This could be spiritual prison also. If this is Gemini energy, we had Aquarius energy, Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with one that had that in your chart. Those could be people around you, a Gemini, Aquarius, and a Gemini who's trying to keep you locked up in your head, who gets you in a state of fear. That's affecting you, could be making you hold yourself back from them. Because of this, and Aquarius who's trying to one-up you. We also have Nine of Swords, anxiety. So this could be giving you anxiety. If you're a Gemini, you have that in your chart. So the anxiety could be good and bad. For Geminis, when they get anxious, it allows them to manifest. But you have to be careful about manifesting fears versus you just being anxious and nervous about having a fresh start, like taking everything that you know. So next to the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, I'm going to take it as a bad, like just trapped in fear, anxiety, one-upness, rivalry. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Idealism, like loose cannon behavior, just recklessness. So it's two females on here. So there's a lot of air energy here, a lot of swords that it's not good. And it's not good swords either. And then we got the World in reverse. So it's just a never-ending cycle. You won't nothing's completing with the situation. So this leads me to believe that this cycle just keeps going on, because it could be you, it could be the emperor that you're with that has these females around like this. It could be you competing with these females. But whatever the situation is, it needs to complete, and it's hung upside down. It's not completing. So the world is in reverse. If the cycle doesn't complete, then it's gonna keep going on and on and on around in a cycle, and it's gonna keep going around, because what goes around comes around. So if you won't complete the cycle, then it's gonna keep going. What's hung upside down as well is the abundance, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there is no abundance in this situation. Could be why you're in the Four of Pentacles, having to be frugal, because there's no abundance. There's too much of this, too many people around that is embodying this energy. Seven of Cups in reverse. So if it's 7 people, 7 cups, or you drinking or whatever, some of you guys are having reality checks. Some people are having reality checks. They need to stop being confused, delusional, in a idealistic world on cloud 9, delusions. They need to drop the delusions. Like whatever you're trying to put out there, it ain't working. So you need to drop the delusions, have a reality check that, you know, if this is the energy that is you're surrounded with, it's sabotaging you. We got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So that was Scorpio energy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse means there's no abundance right here on the table, which could be definitely why you're in the Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles in reverse talks about trying to come out of poverty, trying to climb out of a bad situation that you got yourself in. It could also talk about, so this is Taurus energy. If it's in reverse, it could be you climbing out of a poverty situation, but it could also be you settling. Because you don't want to be abandoned. You have abandonment issues, abandonment wounds. So this could be you dealing with those. It could also be you feeding into those, which could be why you're in the Four of Pentacles, because you have to deal with your own energy yourself in order to embody the divine feminine energy. This could be other people. Like they don't want you to leave them out. So they keep coming back, and it's just creating this cycle when you really need to just cut them out and close the cycle out. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, hey, get out of here. Sorry, my dog's going to come interrupt. Go, get out of here. Like, not right now. We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So, it talks about financial dependency. Lack. All of this is in reverse. So, this is like Virgo's energy, and that's in reverse. So, not being independent, financial codependence. And codependence of any kind is not good. So it could indicate that you gave away all your rewards are in reverse. You gave away all your rewards to get out of poverty, and you ended up in the Four of Pentacles with the Emperor. So I don't know if that is even your Emperor. A lot of people can get confused. Just because it's a divine masculine don't mean it's your divine masculine. So you might not be with the right divine masculine because you're in the Four of Pentacles. If you're with your divine masculine, this Ace of Pentacles should be upright. It came out reverse. You see it on the table. Everything is in, like these are in reverse. The swords are all upright. And it's the bad swords, the 8, the 9, and the 5. So take it however it resonates for you. You know your situation. This Five of Pentacles in reverse, trying to come out of a situation, trying to climb out of feeling abandoned and impoverished, but there's a way to do it, and being financially codependent to somebody is not the way to do it, because you don't get any reward from it. You just don't want to be out by yourself. But a divine feminine, you see her sitting on her throne, who's there sitting with her? Nobody. So you have to be okay with being on your own in order to embody divine feminine energy. She embodies the confidence of a Queen of Wands, the caring charisma of a Queen of Cups, the intelligence and the know-how of a Queen of Swords who's been through it, and she ain't gonna take no shit from nobody for no reason. And the and that could be why the universe wants you to start standing your ground, because you're not being brave. You just don't want to be alone, and that's codependency, as well as the abundance of the Queen of Pentacles, which is like a mini Empress. So if you're not abundance, and I have all the pentacles are in reverse except for the 4. If you're a Capricorn, you could be doing great. If you're not a Capricorn and you don't have it anywhere in your chart, then you're all jacked up. Like, especially if you're a Taurus, you're upside down. If you're a Virgo, you're upside down. So I'm going to just take it however it resonates for your situation. I'm just calling how I see it. Overall, you have to release habits. You have to release the devil. You have to release habits. Card number 15 is dependency. You have to release it. You have to be okay with being on your own. And we have at the bottom of that 5 of Cups, regrets. Because it's just bringing nothing but regrets. You're just crying over spilled milk when you got yourself in this situation, because it's a habit. It's a dependency of yours. And you need to release it to elevate. You cannot. And then after that is the 3 of Pentacles. So it's a lot of Capricorn energy. And if the habit card is upside down, this to me indicates if you don't have Capricorn in your chart, you got to let that go, because it's only going to create more toxicity. And the Capricorn card, when I said is upright, is 15 Pentacles. If you're a Capricorn, it's good omen for you if you're in high vibrational energy. If you're not a Capricorn and you're trying to copy or embody somebody else's energy as a habit, it makes you obsessed, then what happens is your abundance get hung upside down. Minus the negative 15%, whatever. The devil is a contractor. So they gonna take, and all the pentacles are upside down here. So I don't know what to say, but it's not good. And this is in the watcher section. So if this is around you, these people could be not giving you good advice, because yeah, this is not good. And this is causing anxiety, causing you just putting yourself in a self-imprisonment. Like, you see, the abundance is in the glass bottle. She ain't got it. She can't even, she feels like she can't even get in there and get it. Look, the Tyrannosaurus is in there with the grass and the greenliness, and she just keeps looking at it, but she's stuck because she can't access it, because that's why they call it like a spiritual imprisonment. It could also be a mental imprisonment. You could be trapping yourself physically, like being stuck somewhere and just not making any progress, not doing anything, and just getting more anxious about not doing anything. And it's like, it's defeating you. You're defeating yourself, or you're letting other people who get in your head defeat you. You're defeated. Let it go and move on. Because this is bad. All the pentacles are upside down. So I don't know. There's no pentacles. There's no abundance. There's no money. Just more defeat, swords, anxiety, until you release your obsessions and your habits. You're just going to keep with the regrets and the cycle, because you won't complete the cycle. Or you won't complete the cycle with whoever. Who, what, when, where, why. So let's get the overall energy for my ambiguous. Yeah, let's do ambiguous. Okay. My ambiguous divine feminine. See how you doing. Ooh. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Lord, what is going on? Feminist. We have the moon, concealment, secrets, Pisces energy. So some of you guys are concealing secrets, being very mysterious. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, have that in your chart. The moon is it's mysterious energy, keeping a lot of things hidden. It could be for your protection, because we have the strength, fortitude. So some of you guys could be building up your strength. This is Leo energy, as you can see the lion in the card, strength. Okay, so some of you guys could be building up your fortitude, keeping that on the low right now, so you can build up your strength. Maybe you know that there's people around you that are keeping a lot from you, and you have to guard yourself from them. So you're just keeping yourself on the low to conceal from people. We have patience, 3 of Wands. It could also talk about planning, waiting for your ships to sail in. So a lot of you guys are in the planning stages. More fire energy. That's Aries energy, Emperor energy. So some of you guys could be planning, making plans with an Emperor. You could be embodying Emperor energy. And I was going to say that for the divine feminines. I saw Emperor and Empress. It could be you with your divine counterpart. I'm just going back to this to mention that like masculine and feminine energy is energy. You can embody both, and if you're embodying both, you're a union with yourself. So don't think just because you see those 2 cards, it means that you're with, like I said, your divine masculine, or you're with you know, your divine feminine. It literally just is energy. And feminine energy is receptive. Masculine energy is active. So you can embody either or. If you're taking more action towards the situation, you're in masculine energy. If the male is just receiving action from you, he's in feminine energy. So vice versa. So you can go back and you can shift out energies. That's fine, but just know you can shift out energies within yourself. Okay, so back to my ambiguous here, my divine feminine here, my ambiguous. You are concealing things. People can be concealing things from you, but I'm taking this as your energy, keeping it on the low so you can build up your strength. Or it could be happening during this season because you're making plans and you're mastering possibly streams of income. 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You could be working with other people, building up a solid team, and making plans on that. And then we have the 5 of Cups here, regret, Scorpio energy. So some of you guys are crying over spilled milk. Maybe some of you guys are getting rid of people who kept things concealed from you in your energy, or maybe you're going through your own energy to see who is part of your team and who was causing regrets to get rid of that person. Then we have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be something, Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is very, very cold when it comes to finances. They are very reckless, very ambitious, very materialistic. So you have to be careful on this energy. That could be a regret for you if you're being materialistic and you're only focused on money, getting money, and, you know, building up money. A lot of times you do need a team for that. You need people who believe in you. You try to do it on your own and you cut everybody else out. It could get you in this Queen of Pentacles in reverse because you lose all your abundance by being stingy, cold, being only money hungry and money focused and overly ambitious. So you lose your abundance, you lose your title, you lose your foundation. So that's for my ambiguous, mixed, or whatever the case Empress is. That's your energy. So I love this fortitude. And the concealment, keeping it on the low for your strength. Like I said, building up your strength, making plans. So that's good energy. But if it's causing regrets, then you might need to do some reevaluation about what exactly is you're doing here, because the strength is good energy, and having patience to build up your strength. But whatever you're concealing, if it's causing you regrets, then is it really worth it? It's got you upside down overall as your overall energy. Like you're just money hungry, greedy, and self-focused, no ambition, just wanting to take off of other people, because we have 3 Pentacles here, 3 of Pentacles, a team. So maybe using a team for your own selfish goals and ambitions, using other people. So you got to be careful with that, because the energy you put out, you can try to conceal it all you want, but it's going to come back. And that's why there's no ambition, there's no goals, there's no money. You lose everything. So let us do the Watcher. I'm sorry, let's do our Watcher for our mixed Empresses. Let's see who, what, when, where's around you. What's going on? Take it however it resonates for you. Ooh, this 5 of Swords been out lately. What in the world? 4 of Cups. Okay. 5 of Wands, rivalry, Leo energy. 9 of Swords, anxiety. Gemini energy. 8 of Swords, imprisonment. Gemini energy. 5 of Swords, defeat. Aquarius energy. 3 of Swords in reverse. Libra energy in reverse. So acceptance, no disappointment. So rivalry, 5 of Wands, jealousy, envy, rivalry, trying to compete. That competition energy, like, oh, I gotta win. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna be victorious. But are you? Because you're rivaling with there's people rivaling against you. If they're in this nasty energy, they're going to be defeated. If you are, you will be defeated, because your overall energy, you're upside down. So 9 of Swords, anxiety. A lot of you are anxious. Like I said, you could be anxious in a good way, you could be anxious in a bad way, but because it's next to imprisonment, some of you guys are entrapping yourself and it's keeping you from abundance. You're just keeping yourself stuck and anxious about rivals. But why would you be anxious about rivals and be in divine feminine energy? Does she look like she chased? No, she receives. She waits and receives her abundance because she believes that the universe is going to provide it for her. Look, you see the bull in front of her? Ain't nobody getting over that bull. So the divine feminine is actually safe. You see she got the rainbow over here and all of that. But if you're sitting here on this rock, you're just stuck. You need to go through the gates. Go through the open golden gates and know that whatever's meant for you is going to be for you. You got to move, though, because we got defeat here. So 5 of Swords energy, Aquarius energy, defeat. You're only defeating yourself if you're in all this energy just sitting there stuck on the rock. Divine feminines are confident. They embody all of the queens in the deck. Upright. One of your queens is upside down, what I've seen so far in your energy, and that's the Queen of Pentacles. That is Empress energy. So some of you guys are not even in Empress energy in reality, because you have to accept something. You have to accept past letdowns, heartbreak, disappointments. You have to heal and move on from that, because what wasn't for you in the past, look, the golden gates for you to elevate in Empress energy. You see that gate with the rainbow and stuff? That's the gate, okay, for you to go through. The here, they're like here, and she looking back at all this other stuff, and that's why regret is in your. She's looking back at stuff that doesn't serve her. Go towards the gate. The bull is with you. So you're and that bull it's like Hierophant energy. You see the 5 stars on there in Aquarius energy. So it's like, have hope that the universe is gonna provide for you if you trust in the universe. So just go where you need to go. Walk by faith, not by sight. But you're gonna get yourself stuck trying to control something. You need to accept something. 4 of Cups, rejection, boredom. So a lot of you guys could be giving up drinking. Just like the Divine Masculines, a lot of you guys could be getting rejected. Could be getting rejected by friends, family members, relationships, whatever the situation is. Just know that rejection is the universe's protection. Rejection is God's protection, whoever you believe in, or whoever you subscribe to. So this energy is Cancer's energy. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, have that in your chart. Cancer could be rejecting you, a Cancer male, Cancer female. So if that's the case, because you're just bored with the situation, they're bored with you, guess what? Like, rejection is God's protection. So it maybe it wasn't for you anyway. And at the bottom of that, we have 8 of Pentacles up white. So maybe it was just a lesson to learn for you to like learn how to work things out, mastership, practice, working, getting a job. So mastering a craft. So maybe this was necessary for you to be able to master something, get a job, work on yourself, start a career for yourself. This is good energy. This is Virgo's energy. So very hardworking, very determined, very dedicated, goal-oriented. So building up your own goals and getting back into what it is that you wanted to do, what it is you like to do. So maybe all of this is happening for a reason. And hey, it could be to help you have true individual strength. Because strength is individual. It's not using strength in a negative way, trying to conceal strength or using it in a negative way, basically. You have to use it like that's aggressive and bullying and forceful energy, and that's not strength. Strength is internal fortitude. Like knowing that you will be okay. Knowing that you can grow from a situation. Knowing that you can keep moving forward. Yeah, because lions ain't going back. Like they keep it moving. So you either you catch up or you get left behind, like, period. Like, yeah. So ain't no lion about to be sitting up there crying about nothing. I mean, so yeah. So let's get to my African American Black Divine Feminines. Let's see what your overall energies are. Let me clear this, because I'm not trying to read for myself at all. So I'm going to clear these cards, because I don't want me coming out at all. As you can see, I am African American Black, but this is not about me. I was asked to do this for you guys. So I read my own energy. I'm very protective over my own energy. So this is not for me. Universe, please clear out my energy out of this. I want my black divine feminines, my African Americans, my sisters of color, my brown. Please clear out the energy. Sorry, I have to do that because I have to make sure like I don't like reading myself into any situation. I just give you examples of like what my energy is. And I'm not in this. This is for you guys. It's not for me. Let's see how my African American sisters of color, brown sisters, how they doing? What's their overall energy universe? Let's make sure you exclude me from the equation universe. Might be hard, huh? Now we gonna get that together. For my sisters of color. My sisters of color. Come on. Come on, universe. See how my sisters of color. Ooh. How's my sisters of color doing? I don't want to say. There we go. Okay. Let's see. 8 of Cups we got here. Quest, journey, 8 of Cups, Pisces energy, walking away. Going on your quest, going on your journey. So a lot of my sister of color divine feminists are walking away, going on their journey now. We have some idealism in reverse, some loose cannon like behavior, Knight of Swords. It's also 2 females here, so maybe you're dropping out one because it was just too reckless to be attached or involved with this person. So you're going from 2 to 1. So you're walking away. And this person could be recklessly trying to stop you. This could be you making a reckless decision to walk away. But right over that, we have the Chariot. So a lot of you guys are driven, ambitious, goal-oriented. And for the masculines, I mentioned the Chariot being, it's Cancer energy. So for the feminists, Cancer energy. So we can have some feminine Cancers. And feminine Cancers, just like masculine Cancers, are very goal-oriented. So you could be a sister of color. That's a brown, black sister, whoever, that's a Cancer. And you and your Queen of Pentacles energy, because Cancers can have all 3 energies of Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Wands. So those 3 energies together make a solid team internally, like being focused, driven on your money. Because Cancer women don't play about their money. They don't play about their foundation. They don't play about their house. They don't play about their partner. Because they love hard. They driven with their love. So we got good Chariot energy, forward movement. So you walked away from a situation that doesn't serve you, possibly ran into something reckless, or you could be making a reckless decision, operating like a loose cannon, but it's allowing you to move forward. So the Knight of Swords is hung in reverse, so you might want to take a second to reevaluate before you jump on that Chariot, because you gone. But, I mean, I can't really say anything because the 4 of Wands is here. So some of you guys could be looking into getting a house, looking into getting married, going into a union. As you can see here, this is fire energy, so Aries energy. So some of you guys could be an Aries dealing with one. You could be getting ready to get married to in a divine union with your divine masculine. Some of you guys could be getting ready to get you a house, get you a foundation, move to another apartment, walking away from one location that was just reckless to another location. It could be a multitude of things, like I said, but the 4 of Wands talks about, usually it's a divine union. But like I said, it could be an apartment. It could be any kind of foundation, a building, a new workplace, because the Chariot is going right to that. So this is good energy. But then we have here the 7 of Swords. So Aquarius energy. So some of you guys could have some treacherous behavior with getting this. So you have to be careful. Some of you guys could also be moving in silence. So I always mention the high and the low of it so you guys can kind of figure out for yourself with your own energy. So if you're doing something treacherous, you know, you're only stealing from yourself because this is right next to the Four of Wands. So you're going to steal from your own house. If you're doing something treacherous to get that, you're going to lose it. And overall energy is the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So it talks about stamina. As you can see here, it could also talk about being put under pressure. It could talk about being defensive, guardedness. And typically it's because you know you're like guilty, you know you're wrong. Also, it could be like just defending yourself. You know, defending your foundation, defending your home. You've been through a lot. You're under a lot of pressure. You're pressed. So, or pressed to do something. So if that is the case, then a lot of you guys need to take some time to heal, to reflect first. So that's the overall energy. So this could be pressure for you to like move something forward. Be careful of being treacherous with it. But if you're moving in silence, that is high vibrational operation for Aquarius. Like for the Seven of Swords, people automatically go to negative. The higher vibration of it is moving in silence, like handling things that you got to handle without letting people know, because you know those people are snakes and they'll be trying to study your energy or stalk you or whatever the case. So we're going to do your watchers next. But a lot of you guys are in a solid type of foundation. You could be going into one. You could be walking away from one. You could be driving into another one. So leaving one situation, relationship, marriage, going to another one. So this is all overall. I see 1, 2, 3 good cards. And then there's 3. One is upside down. The Seven of Swords usually is like negative. And the Nine of Wands can be negative. It could also be positive. Like if you're guarding, defensive for a good reason, protecting yourself, guarding yourself, you have a right to do that. So take it however it resonates for you, but you know. So you could be dealing with Sagittarius, have that in your chart. Dealing with Aquarius, have that in your chart. Dealing with an Aries, have that in your chart. Dealing with a Cancer, have that in your chart. That one's higher vibrational, so we could be talking about a divine feminine Cancer. Knight of Swords in reverse could be an air sign in reverse or air sign that you dropped. And 8 of Cups, you could have that in your chart, Pisces energy, or be dealing with one, or have walked away from one. So take care of it resonates. Let's get your watchers. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh. Pulled out the 6 of Wands in reverse. So arrogance, no victory. And I was going to the watchers when I said that, so I'm going to leave that. So conceitedness, arrogance, no victory, just for sakes of saying that they got something. So there could be somebody around you that's very arrogant and conceited for no reason because they didn't really get anything, but they think they had a victory, but it's hung upside down because they didn't get anything out of it. And that arrogance, you know, what they say, pride before the fall, pride and ego. Let's see who else is watchers for the feminines of color. Please exclude me. Ancestors out. Get universe out of this deck. Alright, we got the Chariot and the 8 of Cups. Oh, yeah, so there we go. Well, other people got more cards. I'm sorry, I'm going with what fell out for you. So I'm going to take that and I'm not going to push it anymore. So at the bottom of the deck, we get the High Priestess. So a lot of you guys are embodying your mysterious High Priestess energy. There could be some High Priestesses around you, some Pisces, trying to keep things concealed. They have inner wisdom about something, but they don't want you to know, or they're trying to conceal things from you. Oh, we have the Star at the bottom. So Aquarius, high vibrational energy, hope, faith, healing, chosen energy. So a lot of you guys could be dealing with one, have that in your chart. That's very high vibrational energy. That you could be concealing that, hiding that from other people, cloaking that with your inner wisdom. That you have hope and faith. Everything's going to be all right because you trust in the universe. You trust in God. That's who you should put your faith and trust and hope into. So that's good energy. You're walking away. So you could be walking away from Pisces or have that in your chart. That's calling you to go on your quest. From people who are conceited, arrogant, prideful, egotistical, think they have a victory in something and they didn't get anything out of it. The victory is in reverse. So until they realize that, they're going to keep with their arrogancy, and you're keeping walking away and jumping in your chariot. So you're off. And you're off to inner wisdom. You're on your quest. You're on your journey. You can see, if you can see it, you see the arrogance in reverse. And it's gonna be a Leo. You could be walking away from one, or dealing with, have that in your chart or whatever. You could be walking away from being arrogant, conceited, prideful, egotistical because it wasn't serving you. And going on your quest now, because you didn't get a victory in a situation, so you're just walking away now, getting in your chariot, forward motion, and you gain inner wisdom from it. So this is great energy. The way the cards are laying out, and if these are people that's watching you, maybe they're walking away because they didn't get anything out of it, and that you've allowed them to forward movement because your intuition, your inner wisdom gave them hope. Maybe you healed people, you didn't even know it. Oh, the Watchers. We got the Page of Swords right here. So stalkers, you heal some stalkers. You heal some people who are introspecting in your energy, introspection in your star energy, in your chosen energy, trying to figure out how they can. You can see how she's looking. Like, how does she do that? You know, like they're watching the Watchers. Maybe there was some high priestesses, the Aquarius, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, another one, that they figured out how to heal themselves. You gave them inner wisdom. You brought back their inner wisdom. They were keeping it concealed that they were trying to figure this out. You helped them move forward to unity, to their own divine unions, possibly. To their own location, to their own structure. So I'll just pull in a little bit more out because the other one's got more. But I'm not going to pull any more. It looks like you maybe help heal other people, possibly. This could be you. Take it however it resonates, you'll know. But you could have helped heal other people and help them forward movement, go forward in their own motion in their life. So that's great. This is the Watchers part. So people are watching you. Looks like they're walking away. They're moving forward. And they're walking away from arrogance, egotistical behavior, pridefulness. It wasn't getting them anywhere. And they kept it hidden. But now they are healing. So now they're in their own chosen energy. They're in their own star energy. And this is great. Because like I said, it allowed them to, this investigation allowed them to heal themselves. So now they get their own union. And that's great. That's great. I mean, actually, I would prefer that outcome for people who are Watchers, even energetic stalkers and spires. It's like, you have your own union. You're probably chosen. You know what I'm saying? So you should use your gifts for that. Because if you do have such high inner wisdom, then you would know that you need to heal yourself, heal the situation, have hope, trust, and faith in the universe to be able to go on your own journeys. Because you have a union waiting for you. So that's great. Yeah, you know, like not everybody is necessarily chosen, but a lot of these people who are doing this energetic stalking and spying, they do have like gifts. They have very rare gifts, and they have their own unions that the universe wants them to have. You know, if that's not watching you and being arrogant and conceited about it. So yeah, so take care of it, resonates. All right, so that's the end of the reading. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later.